हेलो फ्रेंड्स, आज हम देखेंगे B.Ed बैचलर ऑफ एजुकेशन का सेकेंड ईयर का 205 बायोलॉजी मेथड का प्रीवियस ईयर का क्वेश्चन पेपर। पार्ट में हम सेकंड क्वेश्चन और थर्ड क्वेश्चन देखेंगे। सेकंड क्वेश्चन ए है जनरल कैरेक्टर्स एंड एग्जांपल्स ऑफ किंगडम मोनेरा। सो साइज रहती है माइक्रोस्कोपिक, दैट मीन्स इट कैन नॉट बी सीन बाय द नेकेड आइज। सेल टाइप है प्रोकैरियोटिक, that means cell is not well developed. न्यूक्लियस है absent, so न्यूक्लियस की जगह है न्यूक्लियोइड, that means the nucleus is not well developed. न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन absent रहता है। फिफ्थ कैरेक्टरिस्टिक है DNA is present and it is simple double stranded circular single chromosome containing DNA. With the DNA, it shows presence of extra chromosomal DNA, which is small, circular, and called as plasmid. So, plasmid is present in Monera kingdom. Body organization is unicellular, that is made up of one cell. Membrane bound cell organelle absent रहते हैं. That means mitochondria, chloroplast, endoplasmic reticulum is absent. Ribosome is present and it is 70S. Cell wall is present, which is made up of peptidoglycan. Mode of nutrition is heterotrophic majority, parasitic and sporophytic, and some are autotrophic. Reproduction takes place by asexual method, which involve binary fission and budding. Sexual method rarely, which involve conjugation method. Examples में है main two categories. Archibacteria, examples are Methanobacillus, Thiobacillus. Eubacteria, example is Cyanobacteria, Chromatium, Chlorobium, that is Nosta, Azobacter. Ecological role है decomposers. Question number 2b, characteristic of vectors. Vector is a DNA molecule that is used to carry a foreign DNA into the host cell. It should be a small size. It must be self-replicating inside the host cell. Vectors may be plasmids, bacteriophages, cosmid, phagimides, BAC, YAC is artificial chromosome, transposons, MAC, baculoviruses. It should be able to easily introduce into host cell. Vector DNA must have an locus ori and restriction site. A gene such as an antibiotic resistant gene is needed so that the appropriate cell can be selected. Introduction of donor DNA fragment must not interfere with replication property of the vector. It must possess multiple cloning site. It must possess some marker gene such that it can be used for later identification of recombinant cell. It must possess restriction site for restriction endonuclease enzymes. Vector must contain unique cleavage site in on of the marker gene for restriction enzymes. To see different trophic levels in food pyramid. So different trophic levels in food pyramid starting from primary producer. This is the first trophic level which contain phytoplankton, grasses and trees. Second trophic level है primary consumer which contain zooplankton, grasshoppers and cow. Third trophic level is secondary consumers which contain bird, fishes and wolf. And fourth trophic level है tertiary consumer which contain man and lion. The trophic level food pyramid के base में ही producer. Second level है consumer which are primary consumers, herbivores. Third level है secondary consumer which contain carnivores. And the next level है tertiary consumer which contain top carnivores. This food chain, it is a sequence of organisms, each of which is the source of food for the next. Representation of the food chain in the form of a pyramid is called ecological pyramid. Feeding levels in the food chain is called trophic levels. It is the position that an organism occupies in a food chain. So first trophic level is producer, second trophic level is consumer, which contain herbivores, third trophic level it is consumer, which contain carnivores, and fourth, that is the highest trophic level, is top carnivores. The base of the pyramid represent producer, first trophic level, and the apex represent tertiary or top level of consumer. A trophic level represent a functional level, not a species as such. First trophic level producers, it is an organism that captures and stores the energy from the sun, chemical energy. It is later converted to glucose, which can be used for many processes. Energy is absorbed into the producer via photosynthesis. Example, phytoplankton. These grasses second trophic level में है. These include herbivores. These are the organisms that get their food and energy by eating the producer. These are the first link of the chain. Example, zooplankton, grasshoppers, cow, etc. Third trophic level में है secondary consumer. These include carnivores. These are the organisms that get their food and energy by eating herbivores. Example, bird, fish, wolf, etc. Fourth top trophic level, it includes tertiary consumers. These include top carnivores. These are the organisms that get their food and energy by eating carnivores. Example, man, lion, etc. The energy flow from the producer to the top trophic level goes on decreasing. Number 2D है, what is high yielding variety of crops? High yielding variety are those that enable increased food production per unit area. Crops that have been fertilized or bred and can be produced by genetic modifications to increase the rate of production are known as high yielding crops. With the growing population, it has become important to produce high yielding crops. Production of high yielding crops and improved variety of seeds was encouraged by central and state government. High yielding variety seeds are resistant to insects and diseases and have high yield capacity. These seeds are better quality and better option for healthy production of the crop. These seeds play important role in green revolution of India. एग्जाम्पल देखेंगे हाई यील्डिंग वैरायटी के 3 स्पेसीज के लिए. फॉर एग्जाम्पल व्हीट, राइस और शुगर केन. व्हीट के लिए है सोनालिका, कल्याण सोना, सोनोरा 64, शरबती सोनोरा, सफ़ेद लरमा. राइस के लिए है जया, रत्ना, विजया, पद्मा, कांति, जयंती. शुगर केन के लिए CO421, 419, 205, 453, 740. Most important high yielding varieties can be found among the wheat, corn, soybean, rice, potato and cotton. New varieties of arhar dal, pigeon pea, is B.Ed.16, pusa arhar determinate. Maize के लिए है NK 6240. High yielding seeds are better quality seeds, low maturity period, highly productive and are disease resistant. The yield from these seeds exceed 25 to 100% as compared to the yield from the normal seeds. Next question is 2E, poliomyelitis, short note. Poliomyelitis, polio, type of disease is viral. Definition, it is a viral disease caused by poliovirus that destroy the nerve cell present in the spinal cord, causing paralysis or muscle weakness to some parts of the body. It may also affect the digestive system. It is a contagious disease, that means it can be transferred from one to another. Route of transfer is feco-oral route, person to person spread, or oral route. For polio are spinal polio, bulbar polio, bulbospinal polio. Usually attack the children below 5 years old. Incubation period, that means the entry of the disease agent in the body and presentation of the symptom. It is usually 6 to 20 days. थोड़े से दूसरे बुक्स में 7 to 14 days भी दिया है. So sign and symptoms are flaccid paralysis, weakness, reduced muscle tone, breathing difficulty, fever, sore throat, headache, vomiting, fatigue, backache, neck pain, stiffness, muscle weakness. These are the symptoms of non-paralytic polio. Loss of reflexes, severe weakness, loose limbs. These are the symptoms of paralytic polio. Prevention. Ensure hygiene. Second, encourage good sanitation practice. Third, polio vaccination. It is useful for all three subtypes of polio virus. Effective in producing protective antibodies that induces immunity against the polio virus. Example, a live attenuated oral polio vaccine. Second, inactivated, that means killed polio vaccine. Pulse polio. It is an immunization campaign established by the Government of India in 1995. Aim is eliminate poliomyelitis. Active immunization. It contains Salk vaccine and vaccine. Passive immunization by human immunoglobulins. Next, environmental sanitation is important for prevention. Education of people. The advantages of immunization in early childhood is important. Question number 3, fill in the blanks. Mitochondria of the following cell organ is surrounded by two membranes. B. Most common used substrate for industrial production of beer is barley. C. Parrot of the following is not a mammal. D. Most of the water and salt of food taken is absorbed by large intestine. E. The first vascular plants are zoophytes. F. A taxonomic group of closely related genera is known as family. G. Cystron of the following is responsible for expression of trait. H. Hybridization is the classical method of plant breeding. I. Malaria of the following protozoa disease. J. The best silk is produced by Bombax mori. Great question. Third, अगर वीडियो अच्छा लगा हो तो लाइक कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए, सब्सक्राइब कीजिए एंड थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग द वीडियो.